Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. I am out here at the monkey farm looking for some fish. It's a bit windy, but I found a spot where I could fish this Senko weightless, and it's right up in there. Not that I want to fish it up in there. I do, actually, if I'm honest, but I also know that there's a lot of junk up in there. And you can see that the current is coming out. The main bit of the lake is the other side, right? I got us a fish. It's technically my first cast, but about the third time I got it wet, right? Whoa! Woo! Yeah, you're right. Monkey farm. Or if you like, pickle farm with a busy county road. Go back, little pickle. You know what they say, they can't all be pickles, but they make some pretty big jars of pickles, right? So there could be a lot of pickles in the jar back there. So I've been here for a little bit now. I had two bites in the beginning. 15 minutes later, I haven't had any more bites, but I'm seeing fish run out of there. It's not because I'm throwing a Senko. There's a lot of fish coming out of there, coming out of the lake into back here. So you can guess what that means, but I'm sure a lot of you know what that means. This is not just a bass fishing spot here. Wind is just as bad over here on this side. But here we go. You can see the lake. It's kind of rough from the wind over here. All right, before I give up, just because this spot is way too exposed to the wind, meaning it's too windy, very much so, and I could go somewhere else where it's not. However, before I give up because of those reasons, let's try this. Yeah, you're right. We're definitely going to try that before we go. It's a very light jig head, though. It is just a 132. This is the M Hood series by Kai's Custom Jigs. Yeah, you're right. Link is in the description. Let's see if we can catch a fish before we get out of here. All right, now we're going to get down the road. Yeah, you're right. Let's find some place not so windy, not so noisy. It is just obnoxious here, but we caught a fish, and we'll come back when we have the nerve. Come on, let's go. One of these days, I'll tell you why we call it the monkey farm, but let's stop monkeying around and get out of here. Still looking for a decent spot out of the wind and wondering if I'm ever going to find it. So let's just wait around and see if it shows up right where I'm at. No need to keep moving. There he is. You see him in the grass? Whoa, you see that? He ain't gonna, or she or he is not gonna go far because the brood is right here. You see this black, look like mud? Now, I can't be 100% what's going on, but I have a suspicion of what, because I've been paying attention to this behavior. We got this shoe pick right here swimming around this brood. Got it. Jonathan, do you have a landing net? And look, I got grinnell with blue fins.
What'd you get?
A fish.
Well, heck yeah, it was one of them grinnells right there.
That's a grinnell.
Yes, sir. Good eating, too.
If you want. I have tried them. Not my favorite. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of, my friend said, oh, you made the mistake of rinsing the meat, rinsing the blood off. That makes it cottony. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, no wonder I don't like it.
Heck yeah.
But this one was protecting its babies.
Yes, sir.
You saw the blue fins? Big school of babies over. I got to get it back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see the blue fins, right? If you don't know what's up with that, those only appear on these fish when they're spawning, when they got babies, or when they're wanting to do the do, and then afterwards, right? So, okay, I found his babies. I can put them right there back. Right there where I caught him, so he's not too disoriented and he can go about his business. She or he, I don't know. It's a fish with its young. You know, I'm not 100% that that fish was protecting his young. That fish may have been eating that, because I'm not 100% if those, they're black, right? Maybe they're catfish. Maybe, because that's what catfish fry are, black. Maybe those are tadpoles. I did not bring a net, otherwise we could figure out what that is. I'm curious, are those baby shoe pick? Shoot, well, I don't have a way to get one. Let's see how close I can get. Figure out if, oh, those are fish for sure. Those aren't tadpoles. Are those baby shoe pick? Look at, get him to swim right in my hand. Well, I am no ninja sitting here trying to catch fish by my bare hands, but I've done it before. Oh, there comes that shoe pick. Oh, there's a lot of these things right here. Look at them all feeding crazy right there. Told you, I've done it before. See, they're not tadpoles. Maybe those are baby shoe pick. Isn't that cool? Caught some baby shoe pick with my bare hand. All right, back to life you go. If I remember correctly, it's the males that do the blue fins, right? But sometimes females do that.
I think so.
Yeah. So I think that's a male, maybe protecting the brood.
Probably.
But it could be a female, because Alex and I were helping some dude out up in, I don't know, Michigan for a study. I don't know if anything came of it, but the study was about why female shoe pick sometimes do that, why their fins change that color when it's usually the other one doing the male. Well, Jonathan and I did some post leaning, some jaw flapping, talking about fishing and other things, and for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And I turn around, start walking, and Jonathan goes, look, he's still over there. Yep, that shoe pick is still over here. Anyway, that shoe pick smoked the bait, so I'm gonna put on another bait. All right, I've decided to live to fish another day because this one's way too windy. Yeah, and whew, the bad news is early in the morning we're gonna get slammed by thunderstorms. Chances are really good for that anyway. So let's get out of the wind after I say this, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being members of the channel. And yeah, you're right, it is too damn windy. I will see y'all next time.